Hey friends, how's it going? Well, welcome back to the kitchen. I'm going to make some breakfast. Yeah, I'm hungry and I got stuff. I got a bowl of eggs. Check that out. Nice brown eggs, very old-fashioned. And you know, who needs bleached eggs? I mean, they don't come out white. They come out like that. Anyways, coffee, of course, and some pancake batter. Going to do some pancakes. I'm all out of bacon. I haven't had a chance to go to the store and buy more bacon. So, it's okay. Pancakes and a little side of eggs will get the job done. I have something special, though. I'm going to be sharing two things, actually. One, shout out to Russell Smith. He's a tubular lantern collector. He plays a lot of the different tubular lantern collecting groups on Facebook, like the Antique Lantern, Tubular Lantern Collectors Group, and Love and Lanterns and whatnot. Anyways, he was in town earlier this year, and he brought this. This, hold on a second. My focus square is down in the corner. It's weird. Okay, so he brought this. Can you see that? Yeah, it's a ball jar. Big deal, right? But it's full of black goo or dark goo. And I'll tell you what it is. It's homemade, home-tapped maple syrup. So him and his mother, they actually make their own maple syrup, and he's posted pictures on his Facebook about it. And I followed this, and I says, hey, if you're coming in town anytime, by all means, bring a jar if you can spare it. I'd love to try it, and he did, and it's good. It's really good. I like it. I have another jar of, genuine maple syrup in the cupboard, but it's commercially released, and it's probably only a certain percentage of actual maple syrup. This is the real McCoy, the real deal. So I'm enjoying it sparingly. I want it to last because it's really nice. It's kind of special. So I've really slowed down my pancake intake. I know, right? Like, what's the deal? Are you like trying not to, are you trying to be healthy or something? Well, kind of. But anyways, I have enough to make a couple of pancakes and then a side of eggs. So let's get going. But the other thing I want to share with you guys is this. No, it's not. It's not in the drawer, but it is hot. And I just got this skillet from Josh. So this is a favorite Piqua. There you go. See, you can see Piqua ware. Yeah, it's a number 8. I have a 9. That was the first antique cast iron that I got, was the number 9. So he sold me this number 8 for a very, very fair price. And it's perfect. He cleaned it up a little bit, re-seasoned it. It's ready to rock. So let's get down to business. So we got some butter. Some butter. Butter, just a little pat of butter in there just to move things around, get it kind of ready to go. It's inaugural cooking. Yeah, this is, I'm breaking it in for the very first time. Let me see, where's my spatula? Excuse me for a second. Oh, there it is. Pardon the noise, it's at the bottom. Yeah. How many of you guys don't always put all the dishes away, huh? I'm sure a lot. Yeah, that's kind of a thing, right? Just leaving things in the well, I wash them, but they're sitting in the dish pan, the dish drain, whatever. Anyways, I got it. So let's move that butter around a little bit so it doesn't brown and get burnt. But I have the fire on very low. I have the fire on very low. Yes. So, yeah. Oh, that's going to be nice. And you want a very low flame. I know. I've said this before, but you want a low flame when you're doing cast iron. You're going to cook it, just going to bump it up just a touch more. But this is really exciting because this number 8 will be really good for camping. I know, with the amount of camping I do, who needs to buy more stuff? Right? Yeah, I know, I usually go once a year. Didn't go this year yet. See, keyword yet. I didn't go this year yet because, well, the mountains were frozen and under, well, they were under 15 feet of snow, so it wasn't going to happen for my birthday. And I think I mentioned this in one of my previous videos. But yeah, so with that being said, the year's still on the young side. It's just now close to June. We are approaching Memorial Day weekend. What do you guys got planned for the weekend for Memorial Day, right? I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. You can, I don't know, a lot of people do go to cemeteries and visit their loved ones who served in the armed forces, either World War I, World War II, up through Korea, Vietnam, or even until recently. So that's a good thing to do, is go pay your respect to your family. I've done that myself. Might look into doing that this year, depending on the weather, of course. But we don't want to neglect our pancake here, do we? So yeah, we might do some of that. There's always parades. Parades are good, you know. If you have a local parade for Memorial Day, it's always a good thing to do. And of course, what would be Memorial Day without doing a little grilling? I know, it's a nice way to round out the commemorative events that we observe on Memorial Day. A lot of people think it's all about mattress cells and grilling. Now, it really shouldn't be. It's not for me. Grilling is just a nice added bonus to being outside and enjoying nice weather and family and all that goes with it. So, Josh, this is fantastic skillet. I'm telling you, you know, a lot of collectors are all about Griswold or Wagner. I get it. They're nice pans. They're not nice. They're fantastic cookware. I like them a lot. I love my Griswold skillet you've all seen. I made a video about it. Love it. It's definitely in the top 3 favorites. Well, I only have really 3 skillets, so it's the top 3 is all I have. Oh, you droll thing. All right. Anyways, this is a really nice looking pancake here. Look at that. Look at that thing. Isn't that perfect? I think that's perfect. Doesn't it get closer to perfect if you ask me? Yeah, that's just, I mean, that's not fair. Now, like I said, or I was saying, you want not to crank the heat up when you're doing cooking in cast iron. And it's all about residual heat, because cast iron, why we love it, is because it retains heat. And it's very friendly when you're cooking at a medium heat. I was watching a YouTube video, I think it was the Mud Brooker. Anyways, he's been recommended to me by some of my subscribers. I think someone actually mentioned him in the comment field. And surprise, I'm a subscriber too. I like his channel, and I like his cast iron, and he gives a lot of good advice. There's a lot of info out there about cast iron, and I think he's definitely right in the wheelhouse of where I want to be. You know, I mean, he's got some beautiful stuff. Like I said, I don't want to become a collector, where that's all I focus on, because, well, we all know we have lanterns. We got lanterns covered. Definitely have lanterns covered. Vintage clothing, antique kitchen things. So too many good things and not enough space. Never enough space. No, you could have a big old house. You could have all the space you could handle, and yet you still probably fill it. Yeah. Gotta love coffee. And it really is a good thing. Oh, come on. This is, yeah. So, sorry to have my back to you guys, but just doing a little between prep work here, a little pre-soak. Batter's done. Don't need to have that, just hanging around dirty. But anyways, this is oh my gosh, in all intents and purposes, this is going to be a perfect little pancake here. Yeah. Is that not the prettiest little pancake you ever did see? Nice and fluffy, nice and tall. Yeah, I have definitely gotten up on my pancake game. Yes, I have. And I'm gonna start the oven so I can keep those warm while I do my eggs. So bake, let's see, we don't need it to be 350. No, we kick this down to like 175 or 150. 170 is the lowest it will go. So we'll just preheat it. That's fine. We're just gonna keep the pancakes warm. That's all. Let me get a little bowl. And scramble my eggs. Yeah. There we go. There's one. I think only two are really needed. I only need two because I just need to have something to eat before we go on to the garage. Yeah. And then we'll whisk these a little bit together. I like beating the eggs before they get in the pan. I have scrambled eggs in the pan, and that's fine. That works just fine. No reason not to do it that way, but just makes it a little easier. At least it does, in my opinion. That little pancake goober there. Nice. Anyways, there we go. That's what I like. That's what I like. Nice. No stick. Yeah, like I was saying, I think I've said this before, until I get blue in the face, I'm going to say, those who are new to cast iron, like myself, it's easy to learn this trick. It really is. It's very important. When you're cooking with cast iron, low heat. You want to put your skillet on the stove with a low heat. Very low. Then you let it sit for 5-10 minutes and warm it up. Then it's ready, okay? And then you can adjust the heat just a little bit, a little bit higher to where you kind of want it. If you're doing pancakes, you want it medium to low. Doing eggs, medium to low. Very, very easy. And you will get the results you want when you cook eggs, because a lot of people scorch eggs. The problem we have as humans, we think that higher heat means faster food. Okay, that works in some regards, but with cast iron, you want to exercise a little patience. I know patience is a dirty word. It's not popular. Nobody likes having patience because, well, we want things now. We've become a very complacent people in our evolution where we want things now. But you exercise a little patience and then you're going to have great eggs. You have great everything because you waited a little bit of time and you got a good skillet that's nice and warm, ready, without scorching things. Yeah. Yeah. This is looking perfect. So right now I can cut off the heat. I don't even have to use it anymore because the eggs are practically done. It doesn't take long to fry an egg or eggs or whatever. So you will see how clean this skillet is once it comes out. While I get my pancakes out here. Yeah. All right. So these are nice and warm still. Cancel. Alright, let's put some butter on these guys. Yeah, nice and warm. Alright, a little butter. Yeah, perfect. Okay, and then the good stuff. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the good stuff. Here we go. Just a bit. Not too much. Doesn't take a lot for this. It's, it's full octane, 100% natural, straight from the tree, and it's boiled down to syrup. Nothing added, nothing. Nothing. Now, let's see here. We got some space for the eggs. Let me get a fork. All right. Eggs go right there. I don't like them touching syrup. No, but here we go. This is what I'm talking about. That's how you want your skillet to look when you cook eggs afterwards. Isn't that crazy? I mean, everything comes out. Everything comes right out. That's it. Just like it was the day it was, made. Just as clean. All I'll have to do, take a rag, wipe it up. That's it. Easy peasy. Very nice. I'm gonna get a little pepper and salt, and we'll be in business. So, yeah. Don't need that much. There we go. All right. Perfect. Perfect. Well, that looks all right to you. Looks all right to me. So I'm going to get into this breakfast, and then we'll reconvene in the garage or the time cave, whatever you want to call it. See you guys soon. Now, a brief message from our sponsor.
There are two ways of putting a protective wax job on your car. One way is to do it like Richard here. He's using an old-fashioned wax. You know, the hard rubbing kind. While the other way to wax a car is to do what Joe is doing. He's using Johnson's car plate, the 20-minute no-rubbing auto wax. First, with long, easy strokes, Joe wipes car plate onto his car's clean finish. Notice Joe just spreads it lightly. While Richard continues to rub and rub and rub. About 10 minutes later, and Joe's covered the whole car with car plate. Now he's ready for the next step. While Richard still rubs and rubs and rubs to bring up a polish. Notice on Joe's car that car plate has dried to a light haze. You see? During the drying, a tough coat of wax bonded itself to the car's finish. Joe wipes off the haze and uncovers a brilliant wax shine. In 20 minutes, the waxing job is done, and Joe has given his car the brightest, longest-wearing waxing it's ever had. While here's Richard still rubbing. Gee, maybe we ought to tell him. Richard? Richard! Did you know you could have completely waxed your car with Johnson's car plate in 20 minutes with no rubbing? Poor Richard.
I hope you guys enjoyed the breakfast segment. I always enjoy doing those. Anyways, we're going to get into our usual stuff out here. I know. I gotta have some more of that wonderful long shot, Kentucky long shot. Yeah, that's nice. And it really is quite nice and dunny. Yeah. Yeah, I took the Dunhill to England and I enjoyed it much there. And enjoyed some English blends. And I will share those in a future video. Just, talking more about the trip and everything. But anyhow, how you guys been? Missed me? Yeah, we got some things burning here on the table, and we have some things to share. More things to share. Yes, we're not done sharing. This is going to be a very special video where I share many things. I usually like to spread things out because, it gets expensive to try and find new things to share every week. But, we have some things to share, so that's okay. All right, not a problem. Let me zip this back up here. And get all the air out. There we go. There we go. Fold it back up and put in this convenient little tin. Yeah, this little old tin I got in England there. It's pretty handy, keeping just some of the prime stuff out here. Anyways, you see the candle. This is the one I told you about. Isn't that beautiful? Is that nice? Green verdigris. Yeah, that's perfect, right? I think so. Yeah, so we're going to get an old spent match because there are many out here. And I'm going to just use this to light my match. A lot easier than striking one, don't you find? I do. It's very nice. Let's see. Tamper. There it is. In the other pipe I was using for this Kentucky long shot, tastes nice, but this is a little better. There's something about this shape, and perhaps that I smoke mainly English blends in this particular pipe, that the Latakia shines through a little bit more. You get a little different taste experience in this pipe than the other one. That's very enjoyable, very pleasant. Perfect after breakfast smoke. Yes, indeed. And I only usually have an after breakfast smoke on Thursdays because I'm home by myself, doing content, making a little breakfast, and I'm coming out here and have one with you guys. Yeah. During the week and on the weekend, I rarely smoke in the morning. I rarely do. Now, if I go camping, I do smoke a little bit more often because it's just nice around the old campfire. Especially having a cup of coffee first thing in the morning. It's really nice. Beautiful. But anyways, enough about that. We are burning the old Embury. The big number 2 Cold Blast Embury that was sold through Marswell's. It's Marswell's marked. Okay. You know this lantern. Yeah, you do. Anyway. Great piece. I like it a lot. I like this candle a lot. It's pretty cool. I think that candle was only like, geez, maybe 5 or 10 pounds. Yeah. Anyways, good stuff. So, other things to share. Sharing this, which I wanted to share in my last video that you saw of my stuff that I picked up in England while on vacation. But I also wanted to bring up some other things. Yeah, some little updates here. Now you saw that beautiful Piqua skillet that I got from Josh. And, well, he surprised me in the box, and I forgot to show this while I was cooking breakfast. But that's okay, because we're still doing things. We're still sharing. He slipped this into the box. Isn't that nice? Nice little number 3. That's what it is. It's a number 3. And yeah, it's a Piqua favorite. Or favorite Piqua. Yeah. Number 3. That's just a cute little thing with a little mild outside heat ring, you know. It's just like the other 2 that I have, but smaller. It's a number 3, which would be great for, I don't know, maybe a single egg or just warming up some food from the night before, or even, I was telling him, I'm thinking making a cookie in this thing. A nice big oatmeal or chocolate chip cookie, bake it, and then put a big old scoop of vanilla ice cream on top. Now, doesn't that sound insane? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so that's a cool piece. Thank you, Josh, for the bonus. Really appreciate it. Absolutely unnecessary, but I do appreciate the little extra bonus. Mm-hmm. And then, while he was out looking for things, he does go find things ever so often. Often, actually. More than I do these days. But he was in an antique store and he's found a bunch of globes. And he just sent me pictures of the globes he found. And I says, hey, you know what? I see a D-light globe. And I could definitely use a spare. Because I have that early top lift. Yeah. So here's the top lift. As you can see, it has a globe in it. I borrowed the globe from my number 2 Wizard. Yeah, it's not the original globe to it, but I had it on hand and I put it in there because it was missing. No, it had a globe. It was an unmarked globe, but it needed, you know, a Dietz marked one, of course. So now it's got one. Well, I borrowed it and I put a Dietz marked ruby globe into the Wizard, so I could borrow the clear one for this. But now I got more than enough. Yeah, so let's swap them out. Yeah. Yeah, man. Let's see here. Oh, smooth the bail. There we go. You know, these are barely clear. All right, now this one that I'm putting here is just as well. It's just as nice. See that? Nice strike on there, but it's also earlier. From it's got a 2/18/18 patented 3, 10, 14, and 2/18/18. So it's got the first patent for the lock knobs, and also the more recent one. So it's still not as early as it would be for this lantern, but it'll work. I like it. I'm good with it. Very good with it. There we go. Hey, it even fits better. It clears it. The other one, oh well, never mind. I spoke too soon. Let's see. There you go. That's beautiful. Very nice. Dig it. And this one will be put away or put back in the wizard. Yeah. Street sweeping today, huh? You hear it? It might come through the alley. I hope not. I just cleaned the car. They're doing all the streets. They're doing the Thursday side of the streets. Anyway, should we just light it? Might as well. It's got fuel. Yeah, let's save matches and take another spent one here. Yeah. Oh, so let's get this ready to go. There we go. There. Perfect. It's nice. I approve. Now the dirty globe did look really good in this rustic relic. It did. But in time it will get dirty and cloudy as I burn it. That's how you do it. You use it. You don't just, I don't know. I'm just rambling. So there we go. We got everything kind of shared, I think. We got the favorite Piqua, which was the bonus, the little number 3. And we got the globe that came from Josh as well. And then we were sharing this wonderful little bronze or brass aged candlestick holder. It's nothing spectacular, but it does have the little lever in here to push the candle up. Yeah, pretty cool, I think. But anyway, the thing that's about those candlesticks, they do burn quick. They do. And I like to just burn a candle sometimes at night along with a lantern, but that thing goes down quick. So I just light it out here sometimes or whenever, you know. But it's cool. Well, friends, thanks again for stopping by, continuing to subscribe and follow the channel. I really do appreciate that. Now, I do see we've hit kind of a stopping point. You know, subscribers, they're kind of important to the channel. And I've kind of hit the old doldrums. I was on a upward tick and then it just kind of leveled off. You know, I don't want to be one of those YouTubers that's all about the subscribers. No. But I do have a goal. And goals are good to have. I have a goal of hitting 1,000. I would like to hit 1,000 with your guys' help. So, if you like the channel, share it. Tell all your friends. If you know other collectors that like old things, not only just lanterns, but whatever, send them my way, all right? Take care of them. Oh, and I know I said I was going to be listing or sharing a few lanterns for sale. Not this video. Next video, I will definitely have some that I hand-selected, and I will offer them here next week. All right? Sounds good? All right. I'm going to do it. Don't make me do it. I'm going to do it. All right, friends. We'll see you again in a week's time.